All right, section 12.3. We're looking at measures of central tendency. Okay, that doesn't sound normal to you guys. You've learned all of these. We're learning mean, median, mode, and range. Okay, so to review, find the average of the numbers. Average means we are going to add all of them up. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 will give you 15. And we're going to divide that by the number of numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this average would be 3. Okay? So different ways to summarize data. We use, again, mean or average. You've probably heard it as average before. So at the top of our notes, we are going to write average. This is the sum of the values, the total, divided by the number of values, or the number of numbers, okay? Our next word will be median. This is the middle value. The key parts, so middle, median, but you got to make sure you put them in order from least to greatest. Then our next one is mode, and that is the value that appears the most. So mode and most. We have what is called an outlier. An outlier is a data value that is much greater or much less than the rest of the data. And our last keyword is range, and that is our max minus our min value. All right, so first example, find the mean, median, and mode of the data, and then which measure would we use to describe the data? First thing is to put it in order from least to greatest. The least number are the 104s. Should you write them all? Yes. Okay, so 104, 104, 104. Then we have the number 109. Then we have the number 113. Then we have the number 117, followed by 136 and 189, and I barely made the room. Okay, so order from least to greatest. We are going to start by finding our mean. Yes, please use your calculator. So 104 plus 104 plus 104 plus 109 plus 113 plus 117 plus 136 plus 189. You should be getting 976. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. Divided by 8. Should be getting 122. That again is the mean. All right, so that is checked off. Our median is the middle number, okay? So we are gonna just go left and right, going back and forth till we work to the middle. So our first number, so 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. There's two middle numbers, okay? We want to have the middle of those. If there is not one middle number, you got to take the average of that, right? So we're going to do 109 plus 113 divided by 2. I wonder if it's going to be 111. Hey, what do you know? Okay, so that is our median. All right, so that's done. Well, I already said it as I was writing them down, right? We saw a ton of 104s. So that is our mode. All right. So do we have anything else that we needed to answer there? No. Now we need the measure of central tendency best describes the data. Here is what you're looking for. If there is an outlier, if there is not one, we're going to use the mean. If there is an outlier, we're going to use the median. So Miss May, was there any number that kind of looked way bigger than the rest or really small?
189 is pretty big compared to the other numbers.
I think so too. 189 was way out there, so we have a yes. So we are going to say best describes will be median. All right. Anything to add to that one, Miss May?
Looks good.
All right, next example. Your grades on 3 exams are an 80, 90, 3, 91. So on our first test, we received an 80. Our second, we received a 93, and then a 91. 2 A's and a B. But it says, what grade do you need on the next exam to have an average of a 90? So you want to get an A in the class. We don't know this last test. So if we want to get a 90, we would add all of the 4 tests and divide by 4. So that is what we're going to be doing. So our equation will be 80 plus 93 plus 91 plus an x divided by 4 tests to equal a 90. You guys can actually do this in your math classes, right? If you're trying to figure out what you need to get on the next test to receive a certain grade, this is how you set it up. Let's go ahead and add these 3 numbers together. So 80 plus 93 plus 91 means that you've received 264 points so far. Miss May, can we add x to 264?
No, they are not like terms.
Correct. So we need to work backwards to get x alone. Okay, Miss May, would you cross multiply here or multiply both sides by 4?
I would multiply both sides by 4.
Me too. So all of this is being divided by 4, so let's get rid of that. So we're going to times this side by 4 to cancel it. Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other side. 264 plus x equals 360. That's correct. If you want to get 4 tests of A's, 4 90s would equal 360 points. All right. Last step, subtract 264. So x should equal a 96. So yes, you can get an A in the class. You just got to do really well on that 4th test. Miss May, any questions?
Looks good.
Sweet. Flip into the back. And pause. Okay, so next example, we are comparing data sets. The closing prices in dollars of 2 stocks for the first 5 days in February are shown below. What are the range and mean of each set of data? Use the results to compare the sets. For both stock A and stock B, again, we should write it in order. So we have 25, 28, 2 30s, and a 47. Next one, we have 28, 31, 2 of them, a 34, and a 36. All right, so put both number sets in order, find the mean and the range for both. All right, so our mean for this one is going to be stay below 25 plus 28 plus 30 plus 30 plus 47 equals 160. Divided by 5 numbers. Okay. 32. All right, let's go ahead and do that for the other one. So 28 plus 31 plus 31 plus 34 plus 36. So 160 divided by 5. Oh my gosh, they're the same. 32. All right, range. Range is the highest minus the lowest. So 47 subtracting 25 equals 22. And this one was 36 minus 28. Mental math, help me out. 8. Okay. Well, first of all, they had the same average or mean, right? But this one was way more spread out, correct? This data is way closer together. So that is what your explanation should say. We're not looking for anything more fancy than that. Just tell us what you see. So averages are the same, but set A is more spread out. Okay? Okay, so last example. The results for the same quiz given to two different classes are shown in the line plots. Which class has a greater mean and greater median and why? All right, so I'm just going to use a highlighter to attack to find the median. So in our class A, I'm just going to go left, right. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, and guess what? We have two middle numbers, okay? So think about this. If this score was a 3 and this score is a 4, what's between 3 and 4? 3.5. Okay? Or again, if you needed to, 3 plus 4 divided by 2 also equals 3.5. All right, let's check the next class. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. I can stop, right? The middle is going to be right here. So the median there is a 5. So class B has higher median. Now let's check. What's the last one? Check the mean. All right. We're not going to add all of those numbers. Me and Miss May were just talking about this, right? Think about this. This is symmetrical, correct? So most of the data is lying in the middle. If you can see it, everything's being pushed to the right on this one. There's a lot more 5 and 6s on this class than on this class. Since there are more 5 and 6s, that is going to make a higher average. So class B has the higher median and higher mean, which is average if you want to write that down, because class B has higher scores. The ends. All right, good luck on the homework.
Woo!
See ya.